Hello friends, I've decided to turn this into a nature channel where I review local streams in southern Ohio. Now that's not true, but I do own a stream with this glorious trailer park that sits behind me. I don't think we've gone over that, but it's kind of the deal that you guys see only what I want you to see when I want you to see it. But that's the nature of YouTube channels and everybody else for that matter. Take this trailer for instance. It's kind of a dump and I paid $2,000 for it. You guys don't know that I paid $2,000 for it, but I did. We paid about $3,000 to have it brought down and then another $1,500 to have it set up. So whatever the math is, what, $6,500 I have in this trailer, it's crap. The kitchen looks like it was the poor person's version of my grandma's kitchen. I'm pretty sure the sinks are plastic. There is a gigantic hole in the floor over here, and we're going to have to spend some money on this place to fix it up. Now here in southern Ohio, we would say this one ain't too bad. Looking around, the paneling's ugly, but the kitchen here has flooring from Menards that isn't too old. The kitchen cabinets they're kind of crappy too, but they're somewhat clean. The bedrooms and the living rooms, they actually have newer carpet in them. And like the other one, I paid only $2,000 for this, and you know, we'll throw $1,500 in it. It'll be nice, decent, livable. We'll get the cash flow that we need off this unit with the amount of money that we put in it. But once again, you don't know how much I paid for it, and you don't know how much stuff I have hidden from you guys, the viewers, in this specific trailer. And this bathroom isn't too bad either. Granted, the toilet that I'm sitting on right now is probably the newest thing in this whole entire place, and there's a washing machine in there that's pretty nice too. But the fact is, I can hide anything I want to from you guys, to a lesser extent my investor, but the thing is with this trailer park, it has been one of the worst nightmares that I've ever experienced in my life. And in fact, when Elon Musk builds his first time machine, I am going to bid as much money as I can so I can go back in the past and I can not buy this trailer park. Maybe like 5 apartment complexes, because this has been just the weirdest thing that I have ever dealt with in my life when it comes to rentals. And it's just one of these weird things where I have had inflicted on me, or I've inflicted on myself, so many weird situations in the trailer parks with drug addiction, with people throwing trash into a wastewater treatment plant causing severe issues. We had to send a guy down on a ladder inside a pumping thing to scoop trash out. He scooped a freaking vacuum cleaner out of a waste interceptor here because some kid threw it down in there. And it's just one of these weird situations. And then, of course, in the comments, I'm going to have so many people say, well, you should expect the trailer trash. But the funny thing is, where I live, in a separate town from where this trailer park is, the big trailer park in town's really nice. It's full of older people, but the younger people too. And it's one of the safest areas in town. And then we also have trailers that are literally nightmares. And I don't use the phrase literally because I have had actual nightmares about the trailer that I'm in. Somebody lived in here when I took the park over. We didn't have this brought in. This is probably one of the worst living situations I've ever seen. And I walked into it purchasing this trailer park. I've met with tenants to try and go over bills, and they were essentially naked. We mentioned that on another video. And it's just these insane living situations that I'm in charge to mitigate. And essentially when I took the park over, there were 18 of these kinds of living situations. Not every trailer is this bad. Not every person's this bad. But on top of that, we have the coronavirus that has made evictions difficult. It's changed the personal finances of a lot of people. And for me, myself, I have a YouTube channel. And so in between me getting ripped off from various contractors, me dealing with all these problems, it's my goal to showcase to you this kind of crap is why rent gets high, because this is like a $20,000 rehab minimum if I don't fix it with a can of gasoline and a lighter. But I'm not going to do that because there's no insurance on this, because no insurance company would actually do this. And up till a few months ago, somebody was living in here. So for better or worse, that's where we're at with the trailer park. We're making tons of progress. I've got a wonderful contractor finally. His name's Justin. He's here right now. His buddy's driving a Bobcat. They're spreading gravel around. They're putting up slow children signs, speed signs, camera signs. I've hired a full-time security individual, former military with overseas service. He's now living in my best trailer, which we do have several really nice trailers at this point. So things have really turned a corner here at the trailer park, but the amount of work and effort, and worst of all, money, has really been more than I could have ever imagined. And that's the problem with investment, especially with maybe trailer parks. In between coronavirus, we're over time. I'm sure we're over budget at this point. But in the end, we're going to have a trailer park with at least 40 trailers that we own, each making $550, $600 a month. That's $24,000 in revenues. Then we've got a warehouse, and then we've got another additional 6 slots. We're putting a laundromat in here. Other resources that might get us up to $30,000 per month. But yet, a lot of people would say that the stress of dealing with this, the stress of people threatening me, the stress of walking in on... I freaking kid you not. I'm out here to do a live stream or shoot a video. And I go in this trailer that we just had stripped out, or someone just stole stuff from it. And I see feet. And they belong to this guy that's walking up a hill right now, who was sleeping in one of my trailers. Oh my freaking gosh. Ladies of the evening who are minimally clothed, just isn't worth it. I actually took a poll on my TikTok channel, which we're up to 1.3 million people on there. I took a poll on there and said, would you deal with the stress of a trailer park for 20 grand a month? My trailer park is finally coming together. Everything goes right, I'll make $400 a trailer in profit. So would you put up with all the drama that a trailer park generates for $20,000 a month? Let me know in the comment section. And to me, it was shocking the number of people that said they wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole for all the money in the world. That's why rent's high, guys. But as time goes on, I want to try and be transparent with you. I want to try and be truthful with you, because that's what you deserve, because I don't want anybody to go buy a trailer park like this one here, go into it with wide-eyed thinking like I did as an established real estate investor with over 7 years of experience and 14 plus years in real estate experience, period, and think that it's going to be easy and it's going to be fun. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been fun. I make a little bit of money off YouTube, which is nice. And of course, through this disaster, I've had somebody offer to sell me a 150-unit trailer park in Southern Ohio that they are sure is worse than this. But if I do that again, I'm going to freaking buy a D9 Caterpillar and just drive it straight through, bulldoze it, and we'll start a tiny house community. So thank you guys for watching. This is Brandon with Investment Joy. I appreciate every single one of you that like and subscribe to my channel, as it helps support my content. And I am thankful that you guys get to enjoy or experience this catastrophe or this situation with me. I thank you guys.